So yesterday, I made a video talking about Devin Haney and how I think he's got one of the best resumes out of the young fighters in the sport. And when I say the young fighters, what I'm referring to is fighters that are below 30. So, in my opinion, Devin Haney's already accomplished a hell of a lot in the sport at such a young age. Like, to put it into perspective, at the age of 25, he's already become a six-time world champion in two weight classes. He's beaten Vasyl Lomachenko, Progress, Jojo Diaz, Jorge Linares, Gamboa, and also he beat George Kambosos twice. So in my perspective, I think Devin Haney's one of the best young fighters in the sport today. But another fight that I mentioned when I made that video was Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo Lopez is similar in the sense that I think he is one of the best young fighters in the sport today. Along with Devin Haney. Now, it's ironic that I spoke about both of them because both of them could potentially be in a collision course against one another. Now, when Teofimo Lopez first fought Lomachenko, he beat him and he managed to get most of his belts. But at the time, he couldn't become officially undisputed because the WBC belt at that time belonged to, ironically, Devin Haney. And Devin Haney, I think he had an Emiratus belt. So he wasn't a guy that won the belt through beating the champion. He won the belt because I think there was some politics going on, and somehow he managed to get a hold of the WBC belt without actually having to fight for it. And because of that, obviously, even though Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko clearly in my cards, he never became undisputed because of that. And then a few years later, what we saw happened where Kambosos beat Teofimo Lopez, took all of his belts, and then Devin Haney decided to fight Kambosos and he beat him twice, and then he became undisputed because he had all the belts at that point. So you had a fighter, both of them have beaten Lomachenko. By all intents and purposes, I know because of politics he wasn't undisputed, but in my opinion, he was undisputed at that time. Even though Devin Haney had the WBC Emiratus belt, in my opinion, he shouldn't have had that belt because he never won the belt. But in my opinion, at that time, even though on paper he was unified, in my opinion, he should have been undisputed at that time. Because I think Lomachenko did have the WBC belt. Or I think he dropped it or lost it for whatever reason. It was politics. But the point I'm trying to make is both fighters have beaten Lomachenko. Both of them were close to undisputed or undisputed. Devin Haney was undisputed. And Teofimo Lopez was unified because I think he had 3 of the 4 belts. And I feel like both of them are in a collision course with one another. They're both at 140, I believe, at this point in time. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez beat Josh Taylor in his last fight, and he won, I think, the WBO belt. And obviously, we just seen Devin Haney win the WBC belt yesterday when he beat Progress. So I think both of these lot fighting each other will be an incredible fight. Now, in my opinion, in terms of their career panning out, I predicted that I think Devin Haney is going to have a better career than Teofimo Lopez. And the reason why I said that was because I feel like Devin Haney's a more stable personality. He's not as erratic as Teofimo Lopez is. Teofimo Lopez blows hot and cold. One minute he'll give an incredible performance like he did against Lomachenko or against Josh Taylor, but then he'll give a terrible performance like he did against Sandor Martin. Or Kambosos. So Devin Haney, don't get it twisted, he's had his moments when he was fragile, like Jorge Linares wobbled him, and there's been certain performances where he didn't seem to have a lot of punching power and he seemed like he lacked killer instinct. But generally speaking, I think Devin Haney's performance had been more of an even kill than Teofimo Lopez, and I just think personality-wise, Devin Haney just seems like a more stable, put together type of personality, while Teofimo Lopez seems more erratic and wild. And it's ironic, both of them are trained by fathers who command their career. But you can see the difference in terms of their relationship with their father. It seems like Teofimo Lopez does have a close relationship with his father, but it's more tempestuous and tumultuous, while Devin Haney's relationship with his father is more stable and they seem to respect each other more. So from that perspective, they've got a lot of similarities. Like, they both beat Lomachenko. They're both young champions who unified divisions and became multiple-time world champions at such a young age. They both have accomplished a lot in their career. They both became champion in 2 different weight classes as well. And I think both of them are below 30, and they've already accomplished so much. I feel like they're both on a collision course with each other, and I wouldn't be surprised if this fight happens in the future. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. I think it's a great fight for both of them, and I'll be very much looking forward to see it. But who do you think beats who? I can see Teofimo Lopez winning this fight, but I can also see Devin Haney winning the fight against Teofimo Lopez. And the reason why I say that is I think because both of them are so immensely talented. I feel like it's who turns up on the day. Whoever turns up on the day, it'll be their day. But if both of them are at their best or near their best, then and they were to fight each other, I think it'll be an incredible fight. So tell me what you think below. What do you think about the prospect of Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney fighting each other? It seems like it's almost like they're destined to meet each other. Either at 140 or 147. It seems like they're on a collision course. I hope Teofimo Lopez gets a fight soon before he gets in the ring with Devin Haney, though, because Devin Haney looked very impressive against Progress. But tell me what you think below, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace.